The way we use energy is more important than ever before. Fuel costs are rising, and gas and oil heating are now seen as part of the problem. We need to find low-carbon solutions to help combat climate change and tackle fuel poverty. Air source heat pumps have been used in Europe for many years, and modern versions now offer a real alternative for homes in the UK. One name stands out as the most reliable and easy to install. The award-winning EcoDan from Mitsubishi Electric, which has been optimized for the UK, sits outside your home and needs only water and a single-phase electrical connection. It cuts running costs by at least 30% over gas and halves CO2 emissions. Savings over oil and LPG heating are even greater. EcoDan harvests renewable energy from the air, even when it's cold, so for every 1 unit of electricity it uses, the home receives at least 3 units of heating. Because it simply plumbs into the heating system in a similar way to traditional boilers, installation is easy and homeowners notice very little difference. EcoDan heats a water circuit, and this is sent to the hot water tank inside the home. The heat travels through a coil inside the tank and transfers the energy to the domestic water supply, giving the homeowner a reliable source of hot water all year round. It is proven to do this even if outdoor temperatures drop to -20, because there is latent heat from the sun even on the coldest of days. This is why EcoDan qualifies as a renewable technology and makes it eligible for a grant under the Microgeneration Certification Scheme. It is also why it has just been awarded the European Eco label, which is only given to products that have proven their environmental credentials. Live tests have shown that it works at average efficiency levels of over 300% over the winter, even with recorded temperatures of -10 degrees. EcoDan works with the traditional radiators and hot water setup that everyone is used to. An approved installer can advise if the existing ones are suitable. It will provide all the heating and hot water the average home needs and comes in 3 different sizes, making it suitable for both modern properties and older homes with good thermal insulation. Over 70% of the energy we use in our homes goes on heating and hot water, so if we can find a way to lower this energy use, we can lower fuel bills and make a difference to the nation's carbon emissions, house by house. EcoDan is particularly suited to underfloor heating systems, where the lower temperatures increase its efficiency even further. A well-insulated property with an EcoDan can achieve level 4 of the Code for Sustainable Homes, and with fuel poverty increasing in the UK, the cuts in running costs will be welcomed by more and more households. Mitsubishi Electric has recruited and trained hundreds of plumbers nationwide as EcoDan installers to satisfy the growing demand. So if you are looking for a renewable heating technology that cuts costs, reduces carbon emissions, and helps you meet renewable energy targets, isn't it time you looked at EcoDan? In our modern homes, we use far more energy than in the past. New houses now achieve higher standards of energy efficiency, and the government has set a target of generating 30% of our electricity from renewable technology by 2020. To achieve this, we need to find ways of producing renewable energy at a local level and making it suitable for existing homes as well. This is where the photovoltaic array from Mitsubishi Electric can help. These modules use solar cells to convert sunlight directly into electricity, even if it's cloudy. They let the homeowner limit the amount of electricity taken from national power supplies by converting DC energy from sunlight into AC electricity using a special inverter unit installed in the attic. This electricity can be used in the home or fed straight into the grid to cut energy costs, as well as earn income from the government's feed-in tariff program. This sees electricity companies paying homes that produce renewable energy, which reduces the payback period for the array and cuts individual energy bills even further. While the house is empty or not using much electricity during the day, the photovoltaic array feeds excess electricity directly to the grid, generating income for the homeowner. As the sun goes down, the flow of electricity is reversed and the house is fed straight from the grid. Mitsubishi Electric is unique in the world of solar power because it manufactures all of the photovoltaic components itself, and adding an array will help achieve level 5 of the Code for Sustainable Homes. With a totally silent and virtually maintenance-free system, customers can always be sure that they will get an array that works effectively for decades to come. In our mission to reduce energy use and lower carbon emissions, we are building our houses more airtight to help conserve energy. This keeps the heat inside the home, but if we want to introduce fresh air, then most of the energy used to create this warmth and comfort is wasted. Most basic ventilation systems use the same concept as opening a window, because the warm inside air is replaced by cold outside air. What is needed is a system that can extract the heat from the outgoing air and use it to heat up the fresh incoming air. This is where the Losnay DC unit from Mitsubishi Electric can help. The Losnay box sits in the loft and uses a unique core to recover up to 70% of the heat energy from the outgoing air and transfer it to the incoming air. Simple vents are introduced into the ceiling, and the outgoing air is drawn up to the Losnay unit, where it passes through the special core to transfer the heat energy to the incoming flow. The fresh air then requires much less heating energy to bring it up to the desired temperature and keep the home both fresh and warm. Losnay can link to all of the rooms in the house to ensure that the home stays warm and fresh all year round. It is particularly suited to kitchens and bathrooms, as the Losnay removes odours and moistures to keep the home airy and condensation free. In the UK, we also face the problem of hot summer nights, and Losnay can be switched to provide cool, fresh air so that our bedrooms are comfortable places to sleep in. The warm, stale air is drawn up to the Losnay unit and extracted, but a special gate in the unit stops any heat being transferred to the incoming air so that the room feels fresh and cool. Losnay DC from Mitsubishi Electric is simple to install and maintain and provides a perfect, energy-efficient indoor environment all year round. As a nation, we have to find ways of reducing the energy we use in our homes. New houses will not get planning permission unless they show that they are designed to reduce carbon emissions, and the pressure to increase efficiency in existing homes will grow. Installing an Ikadan air source heat pump will help houses achieve level 4 of the Code for Sustainable Homes. It can also be retrofitted easily to many existing houses, so Ikadan can help reduce fuel bills and emissions for most homes straight away. Ikadan units have also now received the European Eco label, which is only given to class-leading products that have proven their superior environmental performance. The technology is tried and tested, and Ikadan is proven to provide all the heating and hot water a home needs, all year round. As we search for more ways of introducing renewable energy in the home, the use of photovoltaic power generation systems will grow. Mitsubishi Electric photovoltaic arrays are easy to install and virtually maintenance-free, and combining them with an Ikadan unit can help a house achieve level 5 of the Code for Sustainable Homes. Simply by generating renewable energy, the household can earn money for every kilowatt produced. When the home is empty or electricity consumption at a minimum, this electricity is fed into the national grid, earning even more income for the household from the government's feed-in tariff. At night, the flow of electricity is reversed, but the electricity that the home consumes is paid for at a lower rate than normal. These photovoltaic arrays are made by the only manufacturer to produce all of the individual elements, and they will work silently and efficiently throughout the hours of daylight, even when it's cloudy, to offer free, renewable electricity for decades to come. With highly energy efficient and virtually airtight houses, we also need to find ways of introducing fresh air to the home, and this is where the Losnay DC from Mitsubishi Electric can help. The unit is installed in the loft and extracts the majority of heating energy from stale indoor air and transfers it to fresh incoming air. This will help keep the home airy, warm and comfortable in the most energy efficient way possible. Losnay can also help overcome the problem of sticky summer nights by delivering a regular supply of fresh, cooling air to give the homeowner a comfortable room to sleep in. Low carbon heating, renewable power generation, and energy-efficient fresh ventilation from Mitsubishi Electric. It all adds up to a perfect whole-house solution.